All right, all right. Let's get going here. Let's see, cancel. Let's share your screen. See, freeze, go run. Make sure that bad boy is working. Looks like it is. What's up, boys? It's your boy Vegas 22 coming in live. We're going to take a look at game of the week. Last playoff spot. We just had the second to last spot get locked up by the New York Football Giants. Pulled it out of their ass. Not exactly sure how or why. They tried to blow a late 17-point lead, but the other New York football team is now back on the track, and looks like the Jets and Dolphins are in it to win it. Let's see what happens. I think Texans are in, if I remember correctly. What's up, TRC? Welcome to the show. But yeah, so looks like Jets get the ball first here. We've got little trips to the left. Allen in the background. Middle, and falls forward for 5 yards. Probably the first of many that we shall see. But as we're looking ahead, kind of looking at things for the, I'm going to pull up Neon here in a second in the background. Oh, no, why'd you throw it? Oh my goodness, he had the tutty. Oh, and Ramsey's going to take it back, get a little spin move up the left side, right side. Cuts back inside. Miami with the first break of the day. What an awful, awful read. Not sure where you're looking at there. I think he actually had double seams there available. Maybe a better look. Not good, Mr. CU Freeze. As we're loading this up, let's pull this over here to the side. Hopefully that's not blocking anything. Doesn't look like it is. And should be good. All right, so Dolphins, first play, a little 0-1 trap. Nowhere to go. Alright, let's talk a little Neon. So, looks like now the NFC is set. I don't know really where the tiebreaker is going to fall. The Giants do come in either at the 6 or the 7. If for somehow, actually no, it's easy. Giants are the 7. They'll be opening up against Tiger. The question then is who gets the 3 seed. Oh, it's such a bad penalty. So bad. Who gets the 3 seed? Who gets the 6 seed? All right. So we already know we've got on the NFC, we got Tiger taking on Vegas in DC. We'll see you get the TRC taking on the Bears in Chicago, and then a rematch in the other game, 3 versus 6. Who's home? We don't know yet. All right, so 2nd and 17 after a really bad hold. Looks like we are keying up on the defensive end here. A little bit of an interesting look, and works out. Oh, and another really bad flag. Wow, illegal block in the back on the wide receiver. Does he push him even further back, or does he go for one shot? Yeah, it's probably the smart play. Don't give him 2 shots to throw the ball deep. All right. And then on the other side, I think we basically said already that the Colts are 1, right? We know that already. All right, let's settle down. 3rd and 14. Oh, he's going to leave it wide open. Purdy, and he gets down for the run. First down, Dolphins. But so we got that game, and then we have Lynch. So the Bengals or Browns. They're both in. Echo is in. Is that what we've decided? I don't even know, man. We're We're just out here trying to sling it together, figure out what the hell happens next. All right. Spin move back. There it is. Look. Oh, so close, so close. Nice play by the Jets there. Second and goal. Goal line defense is tough. So it's the difference between winning ball games and simply losing. Especially turnovers down here. They are absolutely brutal. A little bit of a light box here. He does pinch in late. Oh, off the edge. Ashton Davis with the huge tackle in the backfield. Third and goal from the 2. Get a little motion, get a little jet pass. No surprise he's going to walk in. Oh, with the celly, with the double celly. Hello. The disrespect from Ronald. Just unacceptable. But the Dolphins grabbed the early 6-0, soon to be 7-0 lead. Keep hoping my boy Slick will come join me now so I don't have to do a full pod later. Maybe we can just kind of do it all at once. And if so, then great. If not, then I guess we'll just have to do another one. Fuck it. Oh, up the seam, up the center. Decent return. We're out to the 35, 36-yard line. Yeah. Maybe the Tigre would love to be in here just to talk a little bit as we're going through it. Go outside. Oh, okay. A little different look here. Just going with the old cross. Good coverage on the outside. Not going to have anything. Oh, it goes right at him again. Oh, no. Yeah, that was solid coverage there by the Dolphins. He had the corner route on lock. He played the seam deep enough. And that is 2 interceptions on the last 2 plays for the New York Football Jets. The Dolphins can take commanding control here. They're going to come out in a big set. We get a 3-4 odd look from the Jets. Looks like cover 4 most likely. Get a little motion in. This is going to be a run play to the right. Yep, saw that coming. We've seen that motion before from the Dolphins. Typically, it's out of I form, where he gets that little motion from the outside and he just absolutely gets KO'd by the wide receiver that's pinching down. Seven nothing. About midway through the first quarter. Coming out empty chips, right? Quads. This is dangerous. Written all over it up this left side. Good defense. Oh, and the strip fumble. Huge play by the New York Jets. Sauce Gardner with the recovery. Huge play. Keeps them in the game early. The New York Jets are going to fight for this last spot. Again, we're leaning on the pass here. Nobody does switch to the run play. Braylon Allen up the center. A couple missed tackles. Some more missed tackles. 5 guys later. 11 yards. First down, Jets. Really good job there by CU, making it look like pass, making it look like some adjustments. Comes out. We're at now almost midfield. Once again, quick pass out. A little bit too far. Second down. Hello, hello. All right, little crossing route. Garrett Wilson, 15-yard, 14-yard gain. First down. Still down a possession and down. So down a possession, down a score. Not exactly where you want to be as the Jets here, but they do have the opportunity to get some points. Very popular play coming here. Does he stay with the motion? He does stay with the motion. Nope, gets rid of it. Okay. This is straight out of the mutt rotation. There you go. Slick Butter is here. My man Slick, say hello to the good people. Are you there, brother? You're muted. No, you're not muted. We just got to get you situated. Let's get you in here, man. Let's talk a little PML. Let's use Sunday night PML. Oh, good cross. Another awful read. Nice play by Ron there. 3rd and 10. Big play here. They're at 37, so they're within field goal range. Looks like we're going bunch short side. We get a little motion over. This is the famous Trey Y flex dagger. Interesting that he brings him over though. Oh, and he's wide open. Oh, he threw it to the opposite guy. Oh, he got saved by the no KO. Man, that was actually a pretty well drawn up play with that streak coming across. He actually opened wide open up the center. The seam was naked. You might want to come back to that later in the day. Braylon Allen up the center. 4 yards, 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Welcome back, TRC. All right. 2nd and 7. Looks like a little RPO motion. He does not throw it out there. Probably a good thing. It looked like the cornerback was sitting hard on it. Takes his 2 yards, lives to fight another down. Actually trying to get old Skulls up in here. Maybe we can get a little playoff reaction to dropping his final 3 games of the season to fall out of the playoffs. But not sure he's going to be up to speaking to the media this evening. All right. Ellington punched forward for a touchdown. Something else to come back to again there. Looked like he actually may have even had Allen up the seam quickly if the quarterback would have been allowed to throw it. So maybe able to come back to that later in the day. Some Philly collapse. All right. So the Jets do tie the game up at the end of the first quarter. We've got basically 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reminder, the Dolphins actually intercepted the first drive. Did also turn around and intercept the second drive. However, were not able to capitalize after their second turnover. And after a big fumble. And here we are. We are now tied 7-7. The Dolphins are up a possession and working forward. Yes, Cannoli. She is amazing. Sydney Thomas, we love you. All right. Once again, we're playing a little user D end here. I'm not sure if this is a newer look. He actually comes out user D ends, drops into coverage, and Waddle holds onto the ball. Oh my. It's actually pretty good defense there. A little surprising to see the D end drop and user. It's a little bit of a different strategy, but almost paid off as Reddick almost made the play. Huge gain for the Dolphins. Probably see another play here depending on if the clock keeps moving before the end of the quarter. We got trips left. Tight end flexed out wide right. Hand him up the middle. A really bad angle by the middle linebacker. Recovered by the AI. Quick no huddle. End of the quarter. 7-7. Dolphins driving. fighting for their lives. All right, let's see. Our boy, as they're picking plays, our boy. No. We're not going to leave. Let's copy this. Copy text. Oh, James Conner, Terminator sighting. Hello, good friend. Bringing the big back. Let's take a look at old Sidney Thomas here as I'm getting sent some links. And drag this in here just for a second. Can we see here? Oh, hello. All right, let's get back to football. But yeah, we like Sydney. Sydney's looking nice. All right, Dolphins. Bunch left. Good defense there. Good defense. Sat on the RPO. Really hoping to get some more, get some folks in here that are able to talk a little bit. We'll be able to chit-chat a little bit about the upcoming playoffs and the wrap-up of Season 2 of PML 25. Well, looks like we're going a little Mabel to the right. Purdy with the wheels and cuts up the center. Does he make the man miss? He does not fumble, and he scores. Brock Purdy once again making it happen with his legs. Huge touchdown. Takes the lead. They go up a score. Most likely kicking the field goal here or the extra points. Jets may need to look into spying. That's the second time now that Purdy has stepped up into the middle, made a man miss, and got a huge first down. 14-7 Dolphins. Just under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Reminder, the Jets did get the ball first. Izzy with the return, starts at the 5, cuts up the center, nowhere to go, down to 27, 28. All right, we have not seen much running from CU. It feels like he's trying to push the envelope a little bit, right? And trying to force some passes. I'll tell you this, that these crossers have not been open. And once again, same play as earlier. He's going to probably put Y on a streak. Earlier, this play should have been intercepted. Once again, great coverage. He does get it up the seam, though. Out wide, and huge play. There it is. That's what he was looking for. That time, the safety did not stay over the top. Got beat up the seam. And that is called the TRC special. As he, the cornerback, it was actually the cornerback that was out there on the left. Number 4. Who's that? Kowo, or whatever the hell his name is. But not his best effort. The safety froze in the center. It's the second time we've seen that play. First one should have been intercepted that time. Not very good, my friend. 14-14. All right, quick score, first play. Dolphins immediately get the ball back. That was a very odd-looking immediate rollout off the canceled play action. Reek Hill up the left side. That was interesting. A PA fake toss wheel. Canceled play action and immediate opposite roll. That looked like a Tua type play, but did not, because it was going to the left there. That play might actually be really nasty going the other way with the right-handed quarterback. But Slick, you are muted, by the way, so if you're trying to talk and wondering why you're not talking. TRC, I cannot hear you. Kill, 3rd and 2. All right, Purdy has absolutely been killing him with his legs here. Let's see if again, we're getting an outside contain. He's gonna go into a trip set. Looks like Trey Y flex. A little navel to the left, up the center. Does he get the first? He does get the first. Chuba. Seeing Chuba, we're seeing. We are seeing. Mr. Connor, but I have not seen Mr. Achan. Is Mr. Achan hurt? Let's take a look at injuries. Slick, can't hear you, man. Something's going on. Let's take a look. Let's see if this fixes it. How about now, Slick? Are you able to hear me? No? I think you guys lost me. Now I can't even talk. What's going on? Did I break something? Let's see. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Man, I'm going to be really mad if I've been talking to myself this whole damn time. Have you guys been able to hear me? No, you haven't, or you have? Yeah, you couldn't hear me at all, so the whole time that the damn thing was playing, I was talking to myself? Oh, that is brutal. I just did fucking 11 minutes, 12 minutes of just play-by-play to myself. It's disappointing. Is that for Pick'ems? Yep. This is the just so you know, the Ravens will win that Christmas night game, but this was the Pittsburgh game all the way. I actually I felt really good about my whole play calls there. I was working on my whole Snipes game, and I even threw Sidney Thomas up on the screen there for a minute, and it makes a lot of sense that you guys couldn't hear me. So the good news is that my you guys probably couldn't hear me, but I'm willing to bet you that the recording could hear me. So when we go live, we'll be good to go. So we shall see. Well, now I got both of you fellas here. We're about halfway through this game of the week. We were planning on doing a little bit of a PR pod on the back end of the day, but unfortunately with the lack of time that I'm going to really have to get it ready, maybe we'll throw something together slick like we normally do. Maybe we'll do a season end recap or something like that, like we talked about earlier. Nice play here. Raylan Allen. Yep. He loves that. That was probably out of Trey or Trips. Trey week or something like that. Yeah, shotgun wide Trips week. Yeah. Do you have the game up now? Do you happen to have the game loaded? Do you have Madden loaded, or do you want to do that tomorrow? Let's talk as we get closer. Let's kind of wait for playoff talk until maybe the fourth quarter here, and we can maybe do predictions for you and I, and then we can go live with that on our pod later this week, and we can get a special guest here with TRC maybe. But oh, look. Actually, speaking of the devil, I actually asked for a special interview. I don't know if he's going to be able to talk, though. You can talk. Perfect. It's exactly what we needed, right? So skulls, right? So we're coming out here. I gotta ask you, man, right? So yes, I was the beneficiary of your collapse, but looking at weeks 15 or 16, 17, 18, after beating the Giants in week 15, how's it feeling having to stay at home in the playoffs in season 2, man? Like, what happened? Yeah, that was an awful read and an awful throw, by the way. I tried to highball it to. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Like, you absolutely torched me the last game that we played, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I think again the only real stop I got in the first half was the fumble on the second drive, and yeah, I definitely was a lot more tactical, a little bit more in tune. I got I think some bad breaks, unfortunately. The missed pass to Neighbors on a quick out route on an easy third down was really bad. The Jalen Hyatt tackled even the very end, man. I'm like, how is it not a first down? But you know, I think we talked a little bit about it. Wisco already. I think the forced loss you took to Wisco, it was going to come down to you and I either way, right? Like the winner of that game, it was going to come down to if even if you had a game lead ahead of me, it was going to come down to that game. So you had to win 2 of those final 3 games, either any way you look at it. Well, 2 huge plays. I mean, the seam route to Brown, you caught me slipping. I kind of been, I was watching him most of the day, and I got stuck in kind of a weird cover 3, and I just kind of left him open. And then the lob pass up the right side with Drew Phillips right there. He just didn't make a play on the ball, and I'm like, oh man, we're in trouble. Yeah, the Slim Reaper. Yep. So now that unfortunately we allowed 2 NFC West teams to make it, which is a little bit of a disgrace. It's really disappointing, but now that's out. Since I got you on the call now, we were going to kind of wait to do some predictions. But since I've got you now, do you want to give some predictions for just the NFC, and we're going to say matchups are Tiger versus Vegas. You got a rematch of Wisco versus Cards. And then you got TRC. Huge play to that Jonnu Smith up the left side. How about that? And then you got a TRC versus Legacy. Who's your wild card winners? They all come down to a field goal with me and Tiger. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yes. Yep. He'll be favored. He'll be favored probably by 6.5 in that game. All right. TRC at Legacy. So you got Panthers at Bears in the 4-5 matchup. Who you got? Yep. All right. Okay. The criminal. I like it. That is one word I definitely like for TRC. The fucking thief in the night. All right. And then the last game is going to be the NFC West matchup, which is going to be the 3-6 matchup. Not sure who's going to be home, but you're going to have the Wisco's finest Cardinals taking on the the Wisco finest Seahawks taking on the Melsif Cardinals. Who you got in that one? The Seahawks did beat him tonight. They did play tonight. They had a little bit of a preview. They did. That's why you got titties. You got bad, big old, saggy, nasty titties in the. They were not good looking titties. Well, it's because he hasn't played a lot. Yep. All right, so I believe, and I may be wrong here, but I'm gonna say that let's just say for Kingdom Come's sake, let's say the Cards get the 3 seed, right? Right. So let's say the Cards get the 3 seed. So that means you're gonna get number 1 versus number 5. So you're gonna get Splash versus TRC round 2. Who you got? So TRC has beaten him twice already. So if what you predict in the first round happens, this is what you get. That's if the Cardinals are the 3 seed. I believe they're going to be, but I may be wrong. Okay. So TRC, and then who you got? Tiger versus Cardinals. Definitely Tiger. All right. So now you got TRC versus Tigray, okay, to go to PML Super Bowl Season 2. Oh, Braylon Allen up the big tackle, up the center. All right. Who you got, man, for the NFC? All right. All right, Joe. El Tigre, Joe number 2 or 3 or 5, whatever. There's like 7 of them. They all hurt my brain. But all right, Skulls on the record based on the layout. We'll come back. We'll revisit that later on. Skulls, we appreciate the in-depth look talking about your season collapse in the last 3 weeks. But we are definitely looking forward to it. Come up next year, you'll be able to, I'm sure, fight back for your crown. We appreciate you popping in. And all right, man. Thank you so much. Skulls, you there, brother? I'm sorry, Slick, you there? All right, Slick, man. Sorry, it was just kind of an impromptu conversation you had there. You got the awards pulled up, my man? Yeah, we'll come back to that in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes or so. Let's just kind of breeze through awards real fast. All right, so Coach of the Year is probably Splash, am I guessing? Is it Splash or is it Joe? Should be Splash, yeah? Yeah, well, TRC is not going to jump Splash the last week as they both won. So Coach of the Year, old Splashy Poo, MVP, is that going to be Watson, AR, or Woodson? Who is it? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to come down to what happens in that sim. Yeah, it's going to come down to what happens in that sim, I guess. I don't know who was ahead going into. Nice pass. Absolute perfect pass to tie the game. That was that was a really good play. That's impressive there, CU. Do we know who was leading going into Week 18 though? By chance, was it Watson or was it Richardson? MVP. It was Richardson going into Week 18. Yeah, and let's take a look. All right, so let's. Yeah, I was just getting ready to take a look at what happened in Week 18 for the. Yep, that's the pending. Yep. Well, also too, what are interceptions? Interceptions and rating, because they love the rating. Okay. So in Week 18, Anthony Richardson went 20 of 29 for 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, for a 131 rating. He ran for another touchdown, so he had a 4 touchdown performance. So is the computer going to throw up 4 touchdowns and 1 interception in Week 18? I'm thinking not, man. I think Richardson might be able to hold on to it. Yeah, he ain't. Oh, when he pushes it out wide, oh, an awful, awful route by Waddle. He actually had him out there. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Richardson. All right, so we got Coach of the Year to the Falcons and Coach Splash. We got MVP. We're predicting Richardson. Let's go through the conferences really quick. What do we got? Offensive Player of the Year. Is that right? Yeah. Let's go AFC first. Tyquan Thornton, Offensive Player of the Year. Interesting. Did he blow up this last week? Oh, again, Harrell up the seam. Wow, he dropped it. So Thornton had 7 catches, 223 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Um, so yeah, not too sure about that. Ladd did not do that. So we're gonna go. We're gonna say probably Thornton. All right, let's go. What's the next category? Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Next up. So I know Smith had a monster year in tackles, but Ward has just absolutely been locked down for the Browns. My guess is that it's not going to hurt the. Again, this man has only thrown streaks for about a quarter and a half now. Um, but but that being said, let's just assume that that's going to stay with the Browns and Denzel Ward. All right, moving on. All right. What else we thinking? Is that his? Who's he got? That's his wide receiver, right? How about that? Old Lynch. Lynch just doing work. All right. Offensive line. Who swept the? Wow. Hey, they don't win much in Jacksonville, so that's actually impressive. Congratulations, Kim Jong Cody. Richardson. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Yeah. He also has, I think, 85 catches or so for the year. Like he has an obnoxious amount of catches. He's their leading receiver. He doubles the amount of catches for anyone else on the team while having 250 carries. Um, so yeah, he's been ran to Jamal Anderson levels. Once again, are we gonna? Looks like we're gonna have a little special seam route up the center. Again, he's not using that safety. He's going to get burned again up that seam route. Let's move quickly here so we can get into some playoff predictions. So, so Mike Hall would be big. Mike Hall because that would be a superstar upgrade if he can actually hold on to that. Is there who anyone for the Colts? You said. Okay. Okay. Greg Joseph from the Titans. All right, all right. So we got through that. We got 6.5 minutes left here in this game. Uh, if we have enough time, we'll come back and we'll talk some some NFC awards. If not, we'll get to it on our pod the next day or so. But we got about 6 minutes left to go here. The Jets have been wearing out the Dolphins up the seams. Again, a quick throw over the center, 3rd and 2. TRC is fighting hard. That's about the 7th time I've seen Y Stick HB Angle show up for the TRC. I'm sorry, for the CU Freeze Jets here. Um, so earlier, Tiger, are you there, brother? All right. So earlier, you talked a little bit about in the AFC on your pod earlier today, and I think you guys did a really good job of kind of breaking down and talking things through. Was it set that basically the loser of this game was out? Is that what it was? I believe that's what it is. The loser of this game is out of the playoffs. I gotcha. I gotcha. And so so far, have you watched most of the game? I gotcha. Yeah, it has not been our greatest offensive performance in regards to play calling. I'm kind of waiting for an HB direct play here any second, here on 4th and inches maybe. But so since you guys already kind of dove into a little bit of your playoff pods and things like that that you went through, any feelings about your upcoming matchup that you've got with your division rival? Oh, wow. So I believe the opening lines have you at 6.5 point favorites. Do you feel that's a appropriate line? Do you feel that's just not enough? Like, should the Giants be getting double digits here? What's going on, man? Okay. All right. Yeah. It sounds about right. I mean, unless EA gets involved, it's pretty much always a pretty much a close game there. I think you guys did a really good job, so I'm not going to waste your time talking about playoff and things like that. But let's talk a little bit. Did you happen to see any of the TRC? I'm sorry, any of the Seahawks game earlier? Yeah. So do you think? Let me ask you a question, and Slick, you can chime in. Do you think maybe the Seahawks kind of showed all of his cards there for a game he didn't have to win, and that maybe the cards just said this week doesn't matter, next week does? All right, all right. So, I mean, that opens up a really nice avenue for you there, T Gray, right? So, like, if Wisco wins as the 3 seed, um, and TRC wins as the 5 seed, and you do what you've already said you're going to do, which is slap the Giants around, you're setting yourself up for really, just one tough game. That's impressive, man. You're just not gonna give me any bulletin board material, are you? You're not gonna give me anything for the pod tomorrow, are you, baby? It's all right, man. All right. Well, Slick. I want you to chime in, man, because we're gonna talk. I don't want to talk much about it because at this point, we basically the Giants have won 3 straight games to lock in this position. All 3 games have been a last-second game-winning field goal. All 3 of them. One from 61, one from 52, and another one, whatever tonight was, which was basically a chip shot and it wasn't even iced. But uh, what's your game of the week 1 or wild card weekend, and then are there any upsets on the board somewhere? Okay. So, listen, I am a official TRC hater. There's nothing that makes me feel better about my life than any time TRC does not win. Um, I am hoping and praying that Legacy, after some tough outings here recently, his hometown Bears get all the EA luck in the world. They play out of their AI minds, and can find a way to keep that game close and let it come down to one pass. Again, it is Purdy with his legs once again making plays happen as I'm talking about it. I think that game's going to be closer than what any of us think. I do. I think in regards to my game, listen, I think it's going to come down to who makes the mistakes. Um, the Giants have consistently made them. Tonight, they almost threw it away again. Um, if you don't get some EA help, they probably don't win that game. Um, I think Echo is going to be a problem. I think the surprise there may be Echo winning that 2-7 matchup if he comes in as the 7 seed, and then potentially putting some pressure on Joe as they have always played tough with one another. So that's kind of my prediction. I think the Bears are going to play closer. They may not win, but I think it's going to come down to a one-score game inside the final 2 minutes of that game being decided for TRC one way or the other. In regards to what we got going on here, we are 2 minutes out. We're at the 2 minute warning. It is 3rd and 12. The Dolphins just took a huge sack. Um, you know, they've still got all their timeouts. There's no chance they don't go for it here. I think the big thing here is they've got to, again, they're running trips to the short side. they've got to be able to let Purdy step up. If he gets out of the pocket, I think he's in some trouble. Yeah. Crosser. Oh, and Hill gets the corner and the juke move. Wow. Wow. Would you have the balls to throw that drag there? I wouldn't throw that drag. Jesus criminy Christ. And then to do the juke move of all things. I'm probably stuck with the spin move here in 25. But that is Sherwood in coverage, so definitely a mismatch. But again, to the short side. With the bunch on the short side. So here we are. We 129. He needs to move a little slower here. I would not be in a rush. Looks like we're watching flats a little bit. Probably the quick drag underneath. Do not score. Do not score. Do not score. Take your time. Yeah. I'll tell you this. If the Jets get the ball back and you do anything other than user the safety on top of Harrell, you are doing it wrong. Because I have not seen anything else from the Jets today that make me think for 1 second that they can string together a drive. But we got to score first here. We apply the inside zone. Nope. Oh my goodness. Wow. At least he's still in bounds and is going to force maybe the timeout. So I would definitely, yeah. So that was, if there's actually one plus side there, at least he didn't get pushed out of bounds. But definitely a good play there. He had it out there. Looks like we're shooting the gap, maybe. We're flipping plays. Where's Williams? Williams over the center. Did not like the look. All right. Well, burns a timeout there. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this is a jet pass left. Jet pass. Oh, no. Oh, wide open. He's got him. Just couldn't get rid of it. Jonnu was there. Well, he's got 2 plays left here. One play left. All right. Yeah, he should not have ran that play there. That's a he got robbed a little bit on the play before. The route to run here is probably a double in. Right, run a double in off the left side. Quick drag there's the quick. And he throws it and he gets it. Gets it. The fact he didn't run the second one though, like I mean 19 seconds. Yeah. Guard the streak. So, once again, I'm telling you, same look. He's playing tight outside. You know what, though, man? Like, he hasn't really done much on offense other than a couple of deep balls to Harrell. In the playoffs, you get the ball, right? You get the ball no matter what. CEU is just as likely to turn it over as he is to score. Hey. No, he came off of it. He's gonna do some kind of combination with. He's gonna probably send somebody out in motion, probably do a comeback route, and then send a streak up the middle. My prediction. But once again, if he's not using the left side, oh my God, he's using the linebacker. Oh my God, and he stepped forward. Oh, oh my God. Oh, why is he using Bradley Chubb? Oh, it hurts my fucking head, dude. But here it is, get on that safety. Oh my God, he's gonna get fucking beat over the top. He's gonna get beat over the top. Oh, he gets out there. Oh, Jesus, criminy Christ, prevent, please, Ron. Jesus, Ronald. Oh, it's all game, dude. At this point, he's just doing it to be a. Oh, look, is this Oh no, it's this different one. Just prevent, go all the way back. No, I mean I don't mind it that last drive, but you've seen it a lot this entire game. Same three setups. So looks like the Dolphins won the toss. That's big, right? They get to know what they have to do. Yep. Reminds me of a Super Bowl that we once played in overtime. Fucking Kadarius Toney. Yeah, if you got one, you got a better chance to do it once than you do multiple times in overtime against a guy like TRC. Yeah, it's because you're better than us. Hey, Ellington looks kind of open here, like just wide open, and he throws to the other side and bad throw. If he waits on the tight end and drags it out to the right, it's some easy ones. He has not really ran Allen much, has he? I think Allen's got a couple of decent runs, but I think they were off of decent things. We're probably going to see Dagger here, maybe. Cross drag, that's been another big popular one of his today. One of the 6 plays. Yep. No. Oh my God, he's going to leave Harold. Like, what are you doing? Wow, and he got the first down. Well, that would require him to look to multiple sides of the field at once. And here comes cross drag. Is he gonna? Oh, he's actually gonna run it. Allen to the outside. Oh, big hit. I will tell you this: is that if they do score and then the Dolphins do score, he'll definitely go for 2 now in overtime. No doubt about that. If it does come down to it, because the next score does win. Oh, it is regular season. Oh, wow, that's right. I'm thinking playoffs because it's a playoff, but it's not a playoff. Shame on me, Sean. Pay attention, brother. Yeah. In that case, you should have gone for 2. This is an interesting route here. He's going to be... Oh, he's got him. No. Great recovery and an interception! Thankfully, does not get sacked, does not get hit for the safety there because, EA is silly like that. And, wow. What a recovery by Cater. Cater with the play. All right. Yep. Right there. Well, we tried to do that against Mr. Woodson, but he just goes right past everyone. It does not work. All right, Quincy Williams over the center. Nice play. I think the Joes talked about it very well earlier today. TRC is that despite we don't like the way some of us the way you've approached this season and Mr. Woodson, I think you're definitely a much more dangerous player when you want to step on people's throats. I think is the best way that Tiger kind of probably put it earlier. Um, so I'm a little excited to watch your offense. I have not watched you play the last few weeks, but I am excited to see you play round one on the road in Chicago, as those will be the only playoffs that the Bears are in this year. And what I mean by that is that in real life, Bears they suck. Um, so yeah. Third and 5 with the huge fucking boom tech. This fucking game is so bad. Ooh. Oh. Do we have overtime rules do we have fourth down rules in overtime? No, right? There's no fourth down rules. Is that correct? Can anybody double check fourth down rules? Right? I'm pretty sure there's no OT rules or no fourth down rules in overtime. All right, guys. So we 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter. It's overtime, right? So I guess they could tie. Ooh, what happens in a tie? If they tie, is what's his name out? If they tie? Yeah, because Ron has one less win. That's right. He only has 8 wins. Yeah. So he needs about 20, 25 more yards. Third and 8. Probably. Drops into coverage yet again. And once again, it's going to be Purdy. Does he slide too early? Oh, no. He pulled the Justin Fields. He actually had it and slides just a little early. Gotta go here. I mean, he sold out earlier. I would not be surprised if this is just a hard man blitz. Oh my goodness, and he gets bailed by the animation. Oh, fucking Ronald. I don't understand. But looks that way. Yep. He needs to. I mean, is Sanders still the kicker for the Dolphins? He should be good from here. I don't know what the wind looks like, but this is a 60-yarder from here. No, that's what I was about to say. Oh my God, you can't take the sack, Ronald. Oh, this guy's gonna give me a fucking heart attack, dude. Dude, run the fucking ball right here. You know what I do? I fucking run a QB sneak and fuck. You cannot lose any yards here. Oh, and he gets it to the house. Wow. Wow. He almost blew it. He actually, if it's anybody other than Waddle or fucking Reek, that is, but I guess maybe mid blitz or Mike will blitz 7 times out of 9 is not the way to win ball games. Yeah. I mean, Ron definitely tried to give it back to him with the 4th down read. Like, it's. Oof. Well, boys, at this point, I think we're advancing after this, are we not? Is there, is KC Tennessee done? Yeah, they're done. We need to make sure we set the force win. Is there? All right, Slick. Are you on to be able to advance? All right, you want to reach out to the admins and make sure everyone knows that you're going to advance, and then we can get official predictions, maybe, for you and I. And then we'll call it a wrap from there. At admin, Slick is going to advance. Make sure you turn off injuries, dude. Yep. And then I think it's just the only force win is Browns. Is that right? Yep. Sim 10 years. Perfect. You need me to sync? Got it. One moment. All right. Well, that was definitely two very entertaining games for playoffs or bust. The that game was never more than one score away from each other, and the Eagles definitely made it interesting. It came down to a 4th and 3 for the Giants to keep that one going. All right, PMLX. Let's get this sync on, and then Slick, you and I can make some quick predictions, and from that I can make some graphics for tomorrow. And then we can do our normal stuff tomorrow like normal. Yeah, sound good? All right, my man. But this way we can at least have it on the record before the playoffs actually start, because there may be some maniacs that play tonight. I know who's not playing tonight, so that's good. All right, we should be synced. Let's go into here. I can probably create channels. Oh no, I need to sync wildcard, and sync. All right. All right. Let's go into here. Ronald, you almost blew it, dude. Slash. We got you, brother. You almost blew it, man. What the hell are you thinking throwing a quick flat against hard man on 4th and inches with the playoffs on the line, brother? That's... It was, what the fuck is happening in this? I don't know how the fucking, I need to use it for my phone. This shit's broken. I don't know why it's doing that. All right. Well, so take us away, man. So listen, so you, since we're here, we're getting ready to talk a little bit about it, but you proceeded, right, to give up an early lead, gave up a couple deep shots to Harrell. We were in the call watching Bradley Chubb try to play the seam. And what were you thinking when he threw that ball up the seam and Cater picked it off, man? Did you think you were good when he first threw it? Or were you like, oh shit, I'm in trouble? Wow. Yeah, the Cater was the only one back there. I did not think for a second that he was going to be able to hold on. Cincinnati. So you got Jake the Snake in week. Looks like you're playing Jake. So since we got you live on the line, what are you thinking, man? What are your takeaways? Have you played Jake yet this Madden? You do get the home game, right? Does that help you at all? You gonna well? Are you gonna lose to Jameis Winston in the playoffs, man? Is that what you're telling me? That's his quarterback, man. Joe Burrow is out for at least 2 more weeks. You're coming off a big upset against CU. I believe every single person. Well, hey, every person that was in this call, every person in this call. Hey, Ron, I want you to know, man. Every person in this call said that you were going to lose on that fourth down call. Just so you know, they all picked CU, every one of them. He's getting an extension. Is you going to extend him to New York? Is that what's happening? Well, listen, Ron, we appreciate you coming in and knocking it out. We have advanced to the official wild card round. Slick, you there, brother? All right. So as predicted, it actually looks like Skulls gets the home game against the Cards. Who you got, Skulls, on the NFC side? You said Cardinals, right? Not Skulls. Wisco. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take Wisco as the 3 seed to win. You already, and then you Giants and Commies. Who you got? All right, so you got 3 and 7 winning, and then we got Legacy TRC. All right, so that means we're gonna have 1-3-5-7, 1-3-5-7, which means you're gonna get Splash versus Vegas. Who you got? All right, and then TRC versus Wisco. Okay, Wisco versus Splash. Yeah, sorry, TRC versus Splash. Got it. We're gonna put Sidney Thomas on the screen here for the voice. And actually, it's still showing TRC here, so maybe it's not. I don't know. Change windows. There we go. Just so we can look at Sidney Thomas, something better looking than Braylon Allen. All right. So we said. So you said TRC, or did you say Splash? All right. All right. So we got Splash coming from your side. Um, I'm going to just since we're talking NFC, I'm going to go Tiger. I'm going to go TRC. I'm going to go Cardinals. And then that's going to give you 1, 2, 5, 6, which means one plays. I'm taking Splash. I'm taking I'm taking Tiger, and then I'm taking Tiger because Tiger's his daddy. So that's where I'm going. I'm going that route right there. I think he's gonna have to face the wrath. Yep. Yep. Listen, man. So for what 3 Maddens now, me and Tiger have split games almost every season. And when somebody wins two one season, they win. The other team wins two the next season. And I won both last season. I've won both this season. There's no chance in hell that I beat this guy again. And this is after the end of last Madden, where I think I swept him last Madden too, the last season. There's just no chance. And I'm confident that's kind of what it's going to look like. And then so there's my NFC side. So on your AFC side, so we can kind of wrap this up. So based on these setups, so the 2-7 is going to be uh, Lynch versus Echo. Who you got? All right, so that means you have 1-2, and then the 3-6 is going to be Ravens versus Chargers. Chargers. Okay, and then we've got 4-5 Ron versus Jake. Okay, Ronald with the upset. I think the Bengals are going to even down Burrow are probably favored probably by a tutty in that game, which means you've got number one, number two, number three, and number four all chalk winning, which means you're going to have Joe. All right, who you got? All right, and then in the AFC Championship, Colts and Chargers. So you're going Joe Splash. Okay, okay. Hold that prediction. Okay, hold that prediction. So we've got Joe versus Splash. So for myself, I'm gonna go Echo. I'm gonna go Echo. The Super Bowl hangover. They won last year. He pulled his head out of his ass. He's coming back. Listen. I think Lynch is running out of magic. I think Echo is going to get some support here. If for nothing else, we in the PML deserve Echo versus Joe in round two of the divisionals in the PML playoffs. So I'm going to go Echo in the 2-7 matchup. Um, Having watched you play more lately, I actually like your game more now than I ever did before. I'm going to take the Chargers here in this game. And in that 4-5, I'm going to take Jake to beat Ron. I just think Jake's going to be smart with the ball. I think he plays the exact way to beat Ron, which is a very soft coverage. Plays probably too deep most of the game. Is not going to allow Ron any free touchdowns, if that makes any sense. As long as he can tackle in the backfield, I think he'll be okay. So I'm going to go 1-7, 3-5. Yeah, that's where we're going to go there. And then I'm gonna take Joe to win a one-score game after Echo does not finish the deal with the ball in the final minute in the divisional round. I think it'll be a one-score game, very close. Joe wins, holds on with his defense, and yet again Echo is not able to get it done. And then Chargers versus Bengals. I think that might be like the game of the playoffs, man. I think the two of you guys may play really, really well. Nothing. I already gave Jake one win. I can't give him two. I just can't do it personally. Let's take Chargers. Let's take Chargers versus Colts, and then I'm gonna yeah, and I'm gonna take the Colts. I'm gonna take the Colts. We always get one Joe Bowl. I think this is the year we get the Joe Bowl, and we're gonna go Joe Bowl number 3 or 4, whatever number we're on by now. Yeah, well, so yeah, so I think that's what we'll have. We'll have Colts versus Commies on my side. right? And I think you had Colts versus Falcons. All right. So no, 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 no. This isn't if ands or buts, brother. This is what we're living and dying on this sword here, man. I need you to make a play. All right. All right. All right. So you got splash. Sure. All you got to do is listen to the pod each week, man. We give lots of tips. Nah, man. I think legacy. I think legacy TRC is going to be a great opening round payoff game, but we shall see. I appreciate the love there, Ronald. Um, so who you got in your championship then, man? Slick. Who's winning the bowl? Splash for his first ever, or Joe puts another one on the mantle? Another ring for a Joe. Oh, it just fucking hurts my soul. That being said, in my bowl, a Joe wins no matter what, which means I am only taking my man Tigre because I can't bet against him. That's my boy. So there you heard it. We'll have a presentation live tomorrow. We'll recap season rewards and things like that. We can touch any games that may have kicked off already from there, and we'll go from there. Mr. Slick, anything for the people on the way out the door? Yep, pretty much. That's kind of what it looks like. This is just more a little bit of a bullshit, kind of an impromptu. We'll be a little bit more. We'll have final season PRs will be out tomorrow. We'll do, we'll review what we talked about tonight, and we'll go from there. For my man Slick, this is Vegas, and we're out. Have a good night, fellas.